All right, folks, so good morning. This is Wayne Everhart. We are here at Revolution Darts and Billiards in Fairfax, Virginia. We're getting ready to cover the U.S. Amateurs Preliminaries. This will be the final day. This morning, most of my staff members are going to be shooting. So what we're going to do is we're going to have someone fill in with the commentary and scoring. And we'll be back after that. Brian Dietzenbach will be the guy that's going to be filling in for us today on the commentary. And we'll be right back. You're Brian.
Yep. All right, guys. This is Brian Dietzenbach with the commentary today for the U.S. Amateur Preliminaries. I'm waiting on Roland Hundley. He's parking real quick, playing Stephen Ashman. We'll be right back in a second. Hold on. All right, guys. This is Brian Dietzenbach. I see we have 14 people in the stream. Let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're from. Roland just showed up, so he's probably gonna get a few hits in. Probably start here. Just so you guys know, I'll go over some of the rules here. This is technically an APA event. The APA puts on this event every year. This is the U.S. Amateur Championships. This is a qualifier. So what happens is there's qualifiers all around the country, and a few selected from today will go to Florida for a national championship. There will be about 128 people that will go to Florida for a national championship around the country. Today we are qualifying about 10 guys and I think 1 female. Basically the rules, if you're familiar with APA, it is master's rules. If you're not familiar with APA, this is a combination of 8-ball and 9-ball. So pretty shortly here they're going to lag or flip, whatever they decide. And the winner of the lag or flip will determine if they want to play 8-ball first or 9-ball first, or they have a choice of breaking first. If they choose break, the other person gets to choose the game, and so on and so forth. But basically, it is a race of 7. So there's going to be, I think, 8 or 9 9-ball matches, and I think there's 5 8-ball matches. And so obviously if they pick 8-ball, they would play all 5 and then finish the set in 9-ball. If they pick 9-ball first, obviously they can win the whole thing in 9-ball, if they play well enough. But it is a combination. So APA rules, obviously, with this it is slop on all balls except for the 8. 9-ball rules are pretty similar than normal 9-ball rules. But otherwise, that's kind of how it works. This is the first match of the day. We'll be here all day. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're actually listening in the comments, so I know who you guys are. Put names to people. I'm going to give a quick shout out early to the sponsors here. Big Money Billiards, Lambros Cues, obviously Revolution Billiards here. This is where the location we're at. We're in Fairfax, Virginia at Revolution Starts in Billiards. Obviously the APA, this is an APA event. Join the Mob Money Shot, Repair and Accessories. Shout out to those guys. So, and of course, the local APA, Vicky, Dave, Sarah, putting on, show here. Debbie is here helping me run it. So Debbie and I are running it today. But yes, it's a good 2-day event. We have Roland Hundley. Roland Hundley is from local area here. He's a Fairfax guy. And Stephen Ashman, I think he's from lower Delaware, in the Delaware area. So we get guys all up and down the East Coast here at this event. There are other events in the up and down the East Coast, but this one seems to attract a lot of people. We get a lot of people from Delaware, a lot of people from Pennsylvania down here, all the way as far south as Maryland, southern Maryland, or actually southern Virginia. So we get a good range of people here. We usually get about 100 plus people here for this event. This year's event, as far as the national championship, will be held in March. Normally it's in November, but obviously with COVID and everything, they've extended it to March, because I know that some of the sites, due to COVID, are kind of pushing off their event till November or so. So that's why they pushed the national championship out to March. But this event will qualify somebody to go to, actually a few people to go to Florida in March. All right, so they flipped for it instead of lagging, which is totally fine. It looks like Roland and it looks like Steven is going to break first. This is a race to 7, so since they're playing 8-ball first, they will play 5 games of 8-ball to start. That score will carry over into the 9-ball side. Per APA rules, if you make something on the break, that is what you are. If you make one stripe, you are that set of balls for 8-ball. If you make both a stripe and a solid, then it is open table after the break. So obviously Steven has stripes now. So one thing he's got to do is, if he decides he wants to try to run out, he's got to address that cluster up in the top left corner. He's got to address it early. You never want to wait till the end to get that cluster, because it leaves you with little escape if you get in trouble. So either he's got to figure out if he's going to try to run out, or if he's going to try to play it safe somewhere in the rack. Just missed the side pocket. Now for Roland, everything looks open. There's really no tie-ups. Looks like the 7-ball, that little cluster close to the 8. That looks like it could be a troublesome spot, because you do have to get on the bottom side of it. But let's see how he plays it here. He ended up scratching. I think he's keeping that 3-ball down there as a safety, just in case for some reason that stuff like that happens, or something happens unfortunate. The chances of Steven running this out are not very strong, because obviously that cluster down there is a little tough. A couple of people asked who's doing the commentary. This is Brian Dietzenbach. Nick is actually playing. So Nick is playing a match right now. So this is Brian Dietzenbach doing the commentary for this match, at least. he's going to try to break it out right here. You got one of the balls. Now what Steven's going to have to do, he's going to have to try, I think he's going to have to try to play it safe here. I would try to, it looks like he's going to skim the 10 and just kind of just tuck it right up to that 3. There you go. That's a good shot. It kind of buys him some time to, you know, at least have chances at a breakout shot. You never want to get that 10 out of there because that 10 can be used to break out the rest of the balls. It's a good leg by Roland. If he made the ball, great. If he didn't make the ball, there's nothing that hurts him here. That's a really great shot. Really great shot by Steven. Basically what it accomplished is it opened up the balls. I mean, you can still shoot at the 3, but it still kind of kept that pocket blocked. So now there's really not a lot. He basically took away a pocket. So it looks like the 8 ball does go in one of the pockets. So I think Roland pretty much only has the 2 available. I think the 1 might go in the side. Nice shot. I think the 1 does go. If the 1 does go, you can just kind of stop it and kind of push the